Welcome back, y'all. Lambo here. And today we're going over my 2026 Pokemon collection and investments. And we're going to start this video out with going a little into detail about Pitch Black. I'm obviously late to give you my opinion. A lot of people have already kind of stated what they think about it. And, for me, I'm not super crazy about this set still. This Mega Darkrai is sick, though. I will definitely say that this is the best case scenario for Mega Darkrai and everything that we could have hoped for this set. But I think this set is definitely going to do what everyone was predicting would happen with Phantasmal Flames, because I do feel like this set is very much top heavy, but this time it doesn't have a Charizard to help carry it. So for me, definitely it's not going to be one of those sets that I'm really looking to acquire a ton of it. Like, obviously, if I can get it at MSRP, great. We'll pick some up. I'm sure it'll do all right. But I definitely think it's an upgrade from Perfect Order. So let me know what you guys think of Pitch Black, if it's going to be as amazing as other people are saying, but I'm not super convinced. I do think the ETBs are pretty sweet, and I will be picking those up. And I'm also like, I love like the black ETB. I think it's sick. So keep an eye on it. So let's get straight into our pickups for the week. And we were actually able to secure our Chaos Rising Pokemon Center Elite Trainer boxes from Pokemon Center website. And I was pretty worried that I wasn't going to get them because I messed up my email address. And I was using a private browser because that's kind of how I get around like the cookies and making sure that, I don't know, it kind of just prevents the anti-bot thing from accidentally detecting you as a bot or using, whatever they do. I'm not super technical with all this stuff, but it's helped me. I use a private browser. So when I got through the queue and I entered in all my info and I got the order number, I didn't get a confirmation email a little bit later, and I was like, oh crap. So I went back to the website, but it put me back in queue. So by the time I finally got into the Pokemon Center website again, it already cleared out all my cache. So I couldn't track the order down because I was using guest checkout as well, because I also use guest checkout for these pre-releases. And it's worked up until, well, it's worked since Black Bolt and White Flare. So I've just kind of stuck to the system. So long story short, when you're entering your info, just take your time, make sure everything's perfect, because man, it was not like stressful. I wasn't too stressed about it, but I'm glad that it at least worked. And if you do mess up your email address, there is hope. And I was able to secure my two Chaos Rising Pokemon Center Elite Trainer boxes. And I will say, in person, these things are amazing. And I don't know if I'm ever going to be able to get rid of them now, because I genuinely think that these are my favorite ETBs from the Mega Block. And today I was actually able to hit at my vending machine at the grocery store near me, and I got a Perfect Order booster bundle. And I picked this up mainly just because my kids really want to open some. So I'm definitely going to be opening this at some point with them. And then I also got a Surging Sparks booster box. And it's pretty funny. People were saying that these were out of the vending machines and we probably weren't going to see any more, but here we are, more Surging Sparks booster boxes. So I don't know why Pokemon is continuing to restock or reprint this, but I guess it just is just the sign that Pikachu is their mascot and they are going to force it down our throats whether we like it or not. So very happy about this, because this is my only booster box now. So, but I don't have any more of my mega booster boxes. But there's a reason for that. I do not like the Mega Era booster boxes at all. Like I just, oh guys, the black, it does not look great. I just am not a huge fan. And after having those ones, getting rid of them, and picking up the Surging Sparks one, it just feels so much better. I really do like the SV era booster boxes, and it's nice to have the arts back on them. So really cool pickup there to be able to get a booster box for MSRP. And our portfolio for the week is down just over 1%, and that's because of the Elite Trainer box from KS Rising. Pokemon Center 1 dropped down pretty significantly, but that's to be expected once the set releases. So no surprise there. And let's get into, we've actually broken up our sealed from our cards just because our collection's starting to grow at a point where it's kind of chaotic to have the cards and the sealed mixed in now. So we'll go over the sealed real quick. We have the Surging Sparks booster bundles are actually going on a nice little run. They're up almost 20%. The Ascended Heroes Elite Trainer boxes are starting to move again. They're up 6%, and we desperately need more of these. And I only have one because, guys, I'm just going to say it, I am super, super nervous about the Mega Block. I think the euphoria is at a point where people have lost their minds, and I do not feel very confident once the market is this euphoric. Like, it was pretty crazy last year, but I feel like it's crazier now than it ever was last year. So for me, I'm just going to take some of these profits and I'm going to move it into other stuff that I feel more confident in, because right now we just got a pretty good time window for these mega products to get reprinted. And guys, I was there for X and Y era, so I'm probably biased for this reason, but it makes me extremely nervous because megas were never this popular. So, hey, if there's all of a sudden like a huge mega fan base and they're here to stay for the next 5 years, then that's great. But for me right now, I'm very skeptical of it, but we'll definitely have to wait and see. The Pokemon Center Elite Trainer box of Perfect Order is actually up almost 5%. The Surging Sparks booster box we can see is up 2%. And these ones I've seen are almost pushing up to like 270. So Surging Sparks is definitely starting to move. We have the Premium Poster Collection with Gardevoir up 2.5%, the Prismatic Text Sticker up 2, and then the Phantasmal Booster Bundles are up 3.5%. So Phantasmal just continuing to go up. And this one, I feel like they have to hammer Phantasmal here pretty soon. And then the Perfect Order Booster Bundle is up 5.5%. And there's that whole interesting debate whether or not people are getting their second wave of this, because apparently people aren't. So there's this really weird thing going on where either Distro is withholding Perfect Order Wave 2 or Pokemon is. So I don't know if they're just really trying to hold back product, and then once 30th happens, we just get like hit with the front like a freight train of Pokemon product. Like I don't know if that's the plan, but it definitely is starting to get a little suspicious for me because Perfect Order, there's just a lot of stores and people that have distro that are saying they have not received their second wave. So very strange. I don't know what's going on there, but it's at least something to be aware of, that there could potentially be some shenanigans there. And then we have the poster collection with Mega Lucario up just over 1%, and then these Prismatic Tech stickers are up a decent amount, and everything else is pretty marginal here. The only big ones is that we've seen like the Perfect Order Elite Trainer box, the regulars come down 2%. These Mega Charizard Y tins are down about 9%. And Mega Evolutions Elite Trainer boxes, I actually saw this in the vending machine as well. So maybe we're just seeing more of this product hit the market because, these are ending up in the vending machines. We actually had our Team Rockets Moltres UPC come down 2%, and then the Prismatic Evolutions SPC down about 3%, and then the Chaos Rising Pokemon Center Elite Trainer boxes down almost 50%. So see if it chills out there. I gotta imagine it'll chill out around 200. Maybe it goes down to like 170. Now for our singles, we'll just go through like the top 5, which ones are doing the best. So like, well, honestly, the only one that's doing like super great is this Greninja from Scarlet and Violet promo. And this one, yeah, it's up 11%, and it kind of dropped under $100, which I thought was a good time to snag another one, but I wasn't able to find any. And I just think that this one is better than the Twilight Masquerade and the uh, Chaos Rising Greninja. So for me, I think it could be like half the price, just because I think of the Chaos Rising Greninja, because I just think it's going to like take a while for it to possibly outperform. But it's just with that Greninja from Chaos Rising having the connective art, I definitely think that like holds it up above this one. But for me, this one I just think could easily be a $200, $300 card at some point in this current market. So for me, it's just personal preference, but I think it's sick. And I feel pretty good that they're not going to reprint this, because Shrouded Fables is far in the rear view mirror of Pokemon. And the notable ones that have come down, we have Mega Lucario EX, the promo, and the Mega Charizard X, uh, ultra rare from Phantasmal Flames. And then we'll go over real quick kind of what my plans are for this week. Really, the market is a bit out of control for me personally, so I am definitely gonna just chill out, look for stuff at MSRP, check out my LGS, and see if he has any interesting singles, because he's getting clobbered right now. He has like nothing. People just come in, buy them all out. It's crazy. And I'll come back the next day and he'll have like all sorts of new random stuff that people are just selling to him. So the hobby is very, very active right now. So, but right now, I definitely think that these Chaos Rising Elite Trainer boxes are worth trying to get in store. So if you're able to figure out the drops, try to go pick those up. And then, if someone does get a drop, like if you know a scalper, maybe they'll sell it to you for like $70. But with it already being at $90, that's a hard pass for me. But I'm definitely gonna be trying to hit up my Walmart and try to get some. But yeah, hopefully we just see a ton of these hit the market here pretty soon, so that way they'll drop down. But I really, really, really like these ETBs. Like these are almost up there with like Destined Rivals for me. Like this is gonna sound crazy, but I like it more than the Phantasmal Flames ETBs. Like the water on it and just the Ninja Star, I just think are legendary. I like it. It's not as doesn't feel as like bland as some of the other ETBs we've been getting recently. And then the Prismatic Evolutions SPC, I am just all in on this right now. Any chance I get, this is definitely what I'm going to be picking up. I think this is like just the best product out there that you should be trying to target and pick up, because even here at $289, it's not horrible. I do think it's worth waiting until the end of the week and into next week if these will drop down underneath $250, possibly 200, but I gotta imagine that if these get anywhere close to $200, you're just gonna see insane amount of uh, just money pouring in and snagging all of these up. So keep an eye out on the market and see if you can pick these up locally, because from what I'm hearing right now, Sam's Club, it's only online, so I don't know about in person. So definitely I don't do the online drops just because a lot of times when I get on, the websites just crash. The only one that I have any luck with is the Pokemon Center website on pre release. So that's where I am with sealed. And the other thing, like I said, going to my local game store, I'm gonna be looking to pick up as many of these promos as I can because I do think with them being around 15, like $10, that these are definitely some of the best singles you're gonna be picking up, especially these first partners that are under $10. But I still haven't seen any of these out in the wild yet, and I'm sure most of them are just being scooped and sent off to grading. And I do have to say, the last thing I forgot to pull up here was the pitch black PCETBs. Definitely try to get those. So pay attention to your notification groups because I do think we could see the drop this week. So best of luck, guys, trying to find product, and don't give up because, yeah, I just happened to be at the grocery store and was able to get a booster box for MSRP, and appreciate you guys stopping by, and you have a great week. Peace.